Welcome to the Golden Hour Garden, Season 3 off scripted, where we talk about whatever we want, whenever we want. Just gotta keep it PG. So without a further ado, let's jump into the episode. Welcome to the Golden Hour Garden. My name is Hoskins.
And I am Tatiana Hollenberg, aka Hottie Toddy.
And today, on our little topic, on our little episode, we're going to be talking about like the social and cultural issues around campus. So, first question. So, since we dive into this, do you think that like campus is actually like diverse and inclusive and stuff like that in general?
I do. I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but I'm definitely seeing more people from different cultures this semester versus the spring semester of last year. Do I see them out more than normally? But yeah, I do think we are getting more diverse. And I think that's because of post COVID, during COVID and once COVID, first, became, less crazy or whatever. That's when I think students started doing abroad again. So therefore they're starting to bring in more people. And then also we have people that play sports that's getting
I was just
scholarships as
about to
well
say, so
too.
like, since you work with the football players, do you think the football team is actually like diverse, a lot more diverse than like previously or so?
No, honestly, no. I will say at one point I don't know his name, but we did have a student from Texas. He was actually don't quote me on this. I believe he was actually a Native American, and I think his someone in his family was the chief and all that. But I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, like at one point, we had him on the team. But other than that, it's been the same, same old, same old. But who we recruit, is not up to us. It's just up to the players where they choose to find their new home at. And all corn, we do our best as recruitment. But hey, we do what we can with the people we got. So yeah.
Okay, so even it's kind of diverse on campus, but would you say that it's inclusive? Include like like when I talk about inclusive, it's like we take in consideration everybody like to be a part of something. In
um,
senses.
certain points and certain parts of the campus does. I will say that because I know I don't remember around what time, but I know they do Hispanic Heritage Month or something like
That's
that.
actually next month.
Yeah, and then in certain times at the camp, I know they like do different cuisines, like probably Indian food. Like I know they do that curry, spicy curry or something like
I
that.
think that's Jamaican. The Jamaican food.
Oh,
I no, they do the Jamaican food days.
oh yeah, the
or
jerk
whatever.
chicken.
Yeah,
I
the
know
jerk
they
chicken.
try to do some type of Indian one day. So certain parts of the campus, I do say they are trying to, but I feel like things could be better. But I feel like in order for those to be better, they need to go talk to those students to see what they want to see because they're foreign students, so they don't know what our culture like. So in order for us to make them feel like as best as home as possible, I feel like they should reach out to those certain students to say, hey, what would you like to see for us to like include your culture to make you feel more of home being in the middle of nowhere at Alcorn.
Cause in the caf now they started doing like the little, what was it, the fried rice, or no, what's it called, the
Stir fry.
yeah, the stir fry. Or they'll do like, they had the little pop-up sushi thing. Oh,
I
that was
missed
good.
it, bro.
That was so good.
Shelby bring that back because I know he told me about it, but I forgot where was I at. But yeah.
Okay, so with that, let's move on to the next topic of like the mental health stigma. So, like with the inclusion and diversity, do you think that can affect somebody's mental health too? Like I won't say a foreign student, but like
Absolutely.
since we go to HBCU, non-black students could like
Absolutely. Because it's not so just that aspect. It's just, let's be real. Once you come to Alcorn, of course you don't want to leave Alcorn, but while you're here, you really realize like, dang, we're really in the middle of nowhere. Like we really have to make our own fun. And some people that's not from here, like from different states, I don't know how they found out about Alcorn, but I'm glad they did. But it's just like certain, we have people coming from like all the way from like California, from big cities to come in here. So it's just like for them, I know it's like a huge change, especially
I feel like it's more of a culture shock. Cause like you go to like big places like California and you come deep in the South like Mississippi.
Yeah, but then I also say it depends because some people that do that, like they're used to like being, big house parties and just stuff like that. But here, if they find like they're clicking all that, that click alone could just make them feel like, okay, I can actually survive, having a group of friends like you can party with, also talk to and all that. So I feel like that plays a big part too. But like if you come here and you just be anti, don't want to try to meet friends, talk, socialize, go out, then I feel like that's when the mental toll takes on you. And then if you don't talk to people, how would you know where to find resources? So it's just like that all plays a role. But
This
I
is a
feel
very
like
obvious question, but do you think Alcorn is clicky?
clicky? Of course. What? What?
You know,
What?
never see a football player just a football player. He be with all the other football players, or he be with some.
Now I will say it is clicky, but like okay, for instance, for a football team, yeah, you gonna see most of them together, 24/7 because they wake up together, they go to sleep together, they do everything together. But also they do find time to like have their own friends outside of like their sports event. But most of the time, people don't believe it, but athletes they really do stay to themselves for the most part. I'm not saying everybody does, because we know some people that just be social and all that. But most of the time, football players or sports in general, they really like school, work, practice, meetings. Cause as an athlete, I know they get tired working with them. I see they be tired, so it's just like people say all this stuff about them. I ain't gonna say it's true. I ain't gonna say it's not true, but yeah. So yeah.
So let's move on to the next question because I feel like this is gonna be funny.
Ooh.
Dating and relationships in college, a do or don't?
Don't ask me. I ain't been to one. I've been to one my freshman year, and yeah, that was yeah. I'm not gonna say don't believe that you can't find love in college, but I just say be very cautious. If you know what you want from the jump, express that to whoever you dealing with, who you trying to get involved with, and all that. Because if you don't, you're gonna be hurt. Like yeah, don't believe all the hype. Don't believe. Please stay off social media. Platforms that make you believe relationships supposed to be all this high and mighty that the guy's supposed to pay for everything and all that, because honestly that's not true. Because if you got a man and I'm gonna just use this for college. It's like, all right, your boyfriend he work off campus somewhere. You here on campus working as a
All right.
yeah, RA. The guy off campus, he's probably gonna make more than you. No offense, because RAs, I feel bad for y'all. Ooh, but yeah, that's a different story. But yeah, like your guy, your boyfriend that works off campus, he's most likely getting paid more than you. So of course, he might feel some type of way. Like, babe, you trying to save your money, I ain't get paid like that. Not putting the RA business out like that. But yeah, like I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to, provide for you and all that. Now I'm not saying, let him do everything. Like ladies, y'all gotta step in, cause yeah. But if it's the other way around, like if she work off campus and he work on campus, she's gonna have more money. I feel like that's a discussion y'all need to talk about too, because I don't know why females these days just entitled to having dudes pay for everything, do all this and all that, but all you want to do is try to give up your little your cookie, and cook and call that like a reward. Like no, ma'am. And then this social media list. Oh my gosh. That whoever made up that list.
The one I saw on your Instagram. Oh, I looked at it. I said, you know what?
What did Waffle House ever do to anybody?
What's wrong with Applebee's? Wait a minute.
If anybody got a friend like Russell Wilson when he rented out Sierra whole Waffle House, please send them my way. Waffle House is my life. And what did ever bowling do? Like I feel like
bowling is so fun.
I feel like bowling, you could take out your frustrations. Like just throw that pin. Like what? Like oh my gosh. But yeah,
that was funny when I saw it this morning.
But yeah, relationships, just stay off social media. Don't let people be in y'all business. If y'all got problems, keep that amongst yourselves, because as soon as you start telling your friends about it and y'all break up, they gonna be dogging him or her. Then when y'all get back together, they gonna be looking at you like, you just made me waste all my breath and time with you, knowing you finna go back to him or her or who that day, whatever you want to call themselves, their selves. But yeah, and all in all, just focus on y'all. Make sure y'all happy. Keep y'all relationship to yourselves. If you need some advice, I say go to your mom and daddy if y'all cool like that. Because I ain't gonna lie, parents, they might tell us some stuff we don't want to hear, but at the end of the day, 9 out of 10, they do be right. They do be right. Thank you, Loretta. But yeah, but that's what I gotta say on relationships.
Now, what about relationships at Alcorn? Because I feel like that's different.
I said it's hard out here for a pimp. Baby, let me tell you something.
Don't
Once
do
again,
it. Just don't do it.
I'm not gonna say don't do it, but be very cautious. You know what? Honestly, just have a boo that you can cuddle with. Don't even try to get in a relationship, cause baby, cause the main ones y'all be going for, I'm not finna say who y'all be going for, but yeah, just be careful. Wrap it up. Don't believe none of these females and boys talking about let's do it unprotected. No. Go to the infirmary. They give out condoms for free. They got the small sizes. They got the big sizes. They got the lube. They got everything you need. Just go and get stuff for free. Because I know y'all been hearing about these cases of these what is it? STDs, UTIs, all that stuff is going up on campus. Why? Because people don't believe they can't catch none. Go to the infirmary, go get tested, and go get you some free condoms. Okay?
My mama.
The way I be hearing all this stuff, I be minding my business. But when I be hearing it, I just be like, ooh. Ooh, I just be like, let me just mind my business, stay on my phone, but also be eavesdropping, because you know, one thing about me, I mind my business. But if you ask me a question about who know what, I know who is that. I know, girl, I don't know who that is and what he been doing. But yes, go to the infirmary, get you some free condoms, go get tested. Thank you.
I feel like that's a good way to end off the episode. So thank you, Toddy, for being here.
No problem.
And also, if y'all do want to know more about Toddy, I did do a newscast story about her. If y'all want to check her out, she is a second-year grad student.
Yeah.
With a focus in biotechnology. So yeah, if y'all want to know a little bit more about that, go check it out on the Campus Chronicle. Anyway,
Class of 24, we finna get out the door.
You ain't never lied. Well, thank you all for tuning in for the Golden Hour Grounding. My name is Hoskins.
And I'm Hottie Toddy.
And we will see y'all next time on the Golden Hour Grounding.
Go to the infirmary.